Hello everyone, welcome back to Super Rare Coins, the channel where small change can mean life-changing money. Today, we're counting down 4 incredible American coins that have shocked collectors with their unbelievable auction prices. From historic 1800s bronze classics to legendary Lincoln Wheat Pennies, these coins prove that rarity, condition, and tiny details can turn an ordinary-looking piece into a six-figure treasure. Top 1. The legendary 1867 United States 2-cent coin with a large date and no mint mark, found in uncirculated condition with very fine scratches. The 2-cent coin was first introduced in 1864 during the Civil War under the authority of the United States Mint. It holds a special place in American history because it was the first U.S. coin to feature the motto, "In God We Trust." By 1867, the country was rebuilding after the war, and coin production continued to support the growing economy. The 1867 issue came with no mint mark, which means it was struck at the main mint facility in Philadelphia, as branch mints at the time would have used identifying marks. The large date variety of the 1867 2-cent coin is especially desirable among collectors. The numerals in the date appear bold and prominent, making them easy to distinguish from other variations. Collectors carefully examine the shape of the 1, the curve of the 6, and the sharp angles of the 7 to confirm authenticity. Small design differences can dramatically impact value, and in rare cases, they can turn a common coin into a six-figure collectible. Now, let's talk about condition, because condition is everything in the world of numismatics. An uncirculated 1867 2-cent coin means the coin shows no signs of actual wear from circulation. The original details of the shield on the obverse side remain crisp and sharp. The rays between the shield lines are fully defined, and the wreath on the reverse side displays clear leaves and strong lettering. Even if the coin has very fine scratches, as long as those scratches are minor and do not affect the main design elements, the overall grade can still remain extremely high. Professional grading services evaluate factors such as luster, strike quality, surface preservation, and eye appeal. When an 1867 2-cent large date coin is graded at a high mint state level, collectors compete aggressively at auctions. The rarity of finding this 159-year-old bronze coin in pristine condition makes it incredibly valuable. Most surviving examples show heavy wear, corrosion, or environmental damage due to the coin's age and copper composition. Another reason for the high value is historical significance. This coin represents a unique period in American history when the nation was transitioning from war to Reconstruction. Holding an 1867 2-cent coin is like holding a piece of that era. The shield design symbolizes unity and strength, reflecting the country's determination to rebuild and move forward. In today's auction market, a top-grade 1867 2-cent large date coin with no mint mark in uncirculated condition can reach astonishing prices. Depending on the exact grade and certification, examples have been known to approach or even exceed $200,000. Serious collectors and investors understand that truly rare early American coins continue to appreciate over time, especially when supply is extremely limited. It's important to remember that not every 1867 2-cent coin will be worth a fortune. Circulated examples may only bring a few hundred or a few $1,000s depending on condition. The key factors are authenticity, variety confirmation, and professional grading. Counterfeits do exist in the market, so having the coin authenticated by a trusted grading service is essential before considering any major sale. The composition of the coin is primarily bronze, giving it that rich brown or chocolate color when preserved properly. Some uncirculated examples even display hints of original red luster, which can significantly increase value. Collectors love coins that maintain natural surfaces without harsh cleaning or artificial toning. Imagine discovering this coin in an old family collection or estate box, carefully examining the bold large date, noticing the absence of a mint mark, and realizing you might be holding a small bronze treasure worth $200,000. Stories like these are what make coin collecting so exciting and rewarding. The 1867 United States 2-cent large date coin is more than just currency. It is history, rarity, artistry, and investment all combined into one small piece of metal. Top 2. The incredible 1864 United States 2-cent large date coin with no mint mark, preserved in uncirculated condition with only very fine scratches. In today's competitive auction market, a high-grade example of this historic coin can reach an astonishing value of around $250,000. The 2-cent coin was officially introduced in 1864 by the United States Mint. This was a time when small change was desperately needed in commerce, because many silver coins had disappeared from circulation during the war. The new bronze 2-cent piece helped solve that shortage. It also made history as the first United States coin to feature the famous motto, "In God We Trust," a phrase that later appeared on many other American coins. The 1864 issue is particularly important because it was the first year of the series. Coins from first-year production always carry extra collector interest, and within that year, the large date variety stands out. The numerals in the large date version appear bold, thick, and well-spaced. Experienced collectors carefully compare these details under magnification to confirm they are looking at the desirable large date type. The absence of a mint mark tells us that this coin was struck in Philadelphia, which at the time was the primary minting facility of the United States. In 1864, branch mints did not produce the 2-cent denomination, so all examples naturally come without a mint mark. Even so, condition and variety make all the difference in value. Now, let's talk about what makes an example worth up to $250,000. The key factor is condition. An uncirculated coin means it never entered regular commerce. The surfaces still display sharp shield lines on the obverse and crisp leaf details in the wreath on the reverse. The horizontal and vertical lines within the shield remain fully defined, and the lettering is bold and clean. Even if there are very fine scratches, as long as they are light and do not interrupt the main design, the coin can still achieve a high mint state grade. Bronze coins from the 1860s are extremely difficult to preserve in pristine condition. Over time, copper-based coins are vulnerable to corrosion, environmental damage, and discoloration. Many 1864 2-cent coins that survive today show heavy wear, dark spots, or cleaning marks. Finding one that maintains original surfaces, strong luster, and attractive color is exceptionally rare. Some uncirculated examples even retain traces of original red luster, which can significantly boost their desirability among collectors. Professional grading services play a major role in establishing value. When a coin from 1864 is certified at a high mint state level, it becomes a centerpiece item for advanced numismatists. Auction houses often see intense bidding competition for top-quality early bronze coins. Wealthy collectors and investors understand that truly scarce Civil War-era coins with historical importance have long-term value potential. Beyond rarity and grade, historical context adds emotional appeal. The year 1864 was a turning point in American history. Major battles were taking place, and the country's future was uncertain. Yet the mint continued producing coins for daily transactions. Holding this 2-cent piece is like holding a small artifact from that turbulent time. The shield on the obverse represents unity and strength, symbolizing a divided nation striving to come back together. The design itself is simple yet powerful. The obverse features the shield with a banner above it carrying the motto. The reverse displays a wreath surrounding the denomination 2 cents. The large size of the coin compared to modern cents gives it a bold and impressive presence. Weighing more than today's small coins, it feels substantial in the hand. In today's auction market, the difference between a circulated example and a high-grade uncirculated example can mean the difference between hundreds of dollars and $250,000. Top 3. The 1955 United States 1-cent wheat penny with no mint mark, large date, found in uncirculated condition with light surface wear and fine scratches. In today's auction market, an exceptional example of this rare coin can reach an incredible value of around $255,000. The wheat penny, officially known as the Lincoln cent, was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. It was produced by the United States Mint and became one of the most collected coins in American history. The reverse design features 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent, which is why collectors often call it the wheat penny. Now, let's focus on the famous 1955 issue. The 1955 wheat penny, with no mint mark, was struck in Philadelphia, since coins from this mint at that time did not carry a mint mark. While millions of 1955 pennies were produced, a very small number were struck with a dramatic double die error on the obverse. This doubling is clearly visible in the date, the word liberty, and the motto, "I in God we trust." The bold, strong doubling effect makes the coin instantly recognizable and highly desirable. Collectors refer to this variety as the 1955 double die obverse, and it is considered one of the most famous error coins ever produced in the United States. Unlike minor errors that require magnification to detect, the doubling on this coin is visible to the naked eye. That dramatic appearance is one of the main reasons why demand is so strong. When we talk about a value of $255,000, we are referring to an example in top uncirculated condition. An uncirculated coin means it was never used in daily commerce. The original mint luster remains bright and vibrant, especially if the coin retains its original red color. Copper coins like the 1955 wheat penny are graded not only by wear, but also by color designation, such as red, red-brown, or brown. A fully red example in high mint state condition commands the strongest prices. Even if the coin shows slight surface wear or very fine scratches, it can still achieve a remarkable grade depending on the severity and placement of those marks. Light hairline scratches that do not damage the main design elements may not significantly reduce the value if the overall eye appeal remains strong. The sharpness of Lincoln's portrait, the clarity of the wheat stalks on the reverse, and the bold doubling are all critical factors in grading. The reason this coin reaches such extraordinary prices in today's auction market is simple: rarity plus demand. Only a limited number of genuine 1955 double die pennies were released before the error was discovered. Many were spent into circulation, and fewer still survived in pristine condition. Over the decades, collectors have searched through rolls of pennies hoping to find one. That treasure hunt excitement continues today. Another important factor is authenticity. Because this coin is so valuable, counterfeit versions exist. Some altered coins have fake doubling added artificially. That's why professional grading and authentication are absolutely essential before buying or selling. Certified examples graded by major third-party services attract the highest bids at major auctions. Historically, the 1955 double die penny represents a fascinating moment in minting history. It shows how a production mistake, rather than being destroyed, accidentally entered circulation and became one of the most celebrated error coins ever known. What was once a simple 1-cent piece became a symbol of how small details can create massive value. Imagine finding one of these coins in an old jar of pennies passed down through your family. At first glance, it may look ordinary, but a closer look at the date reveals bold, unmistakable doubling. That simple discovery could mean you are holding a coin worth more than a luxury car, or even a house in some areas. The 1955 Wheat Penny large date, with no mint mark, in uncirculated condition, is more than just copper and design. It is history, rarity, and collector passion combined into a single small coin. With auction prices reaching around $255,000 for top examples, it remains one of the crown jewels of American coin collecting. Top 4. The 1956 United States 1-cent wheat penny with no mint mark, large date, preserved in uncirculated condition with light surface damage and fine scratches. In today's competitive auction market, a top-tier example of this coin can reach an astonishing value of around $260,000. The Wheat Penny, officially known as the Lincoln Cent, was introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. It was produced by the United States Mint and quickly became one of the most collected coins in American history. The obverse features Lincoln's portrait, while the reverse displays 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent, giving the coin its popular nickname. Now let's focus on the 1956 issue. The 1956 Wheat Penny with no mint mark was struck in Philadelphia. At that time, Philadelphia coins did not carry a mint mark, which is why you won't see a letter beneath the date. While millions of 1956 pennies were produced, the true value lies in exceptional condition, striking quality, and rare high-grade preservation. The large date style in 1956 appears bold and clearly spaced. Collectors carefully inspect the shape of the 1, the curves of the 9, and the sharp angles of the 5 and 6. Strong, well-defined numerals combined with crisp lettering in Liberty and "I in God We Trust" increase desirability. In uncirculated condition, every fine detail of Lincoln's hair, cheek, and coat remains sharp and untouched by heavy wear. An uncirculated coin means it was never used in everyday transactions. It retains its original mint luster, that bright, almost glowing shine that reflects light when the coin is tilted. Copper coins from the 1950s are graded not only by surface preservation, but also by color. A full red example, meaning it still shows its original reddish copper brilliance, is far more valuable than one that has turned brown over time. Even if there is light surface damage or very fine scratches, the coin can still achieve a high mint state grade depending on the severity and location of those marks. Small hairline scratches that do not distract from the main design may be acceptable in grading. What truly matters is overall eye appeal, strike sharpness, and originality. A coin that has not been harshly cleaned or altered will always command stronger prices. So how can a 1956 wheat penny be worth $260,000 in today's auction market? The answer lies in condition rarity. While millions were minted, very few survive in superb gem, uncirculated grades. High-end collectors compete aggressively for top population examples certified by professional grading services. When a coin is graded at an elite mint state level and retains blazing red color with minimal marks, bidding can climb rapidly. Another factor is long-term demand. The Lincoln Wheat series is one of the most widely collected coin series in the United States. Many collectors attempt to build complete date and mint sets in the highest possible grades. As the number of pristine coins becomes smaller over time, competition intensifies. Wealthy investors and serious numismatists are willing to pay premium prices for coins that represent the very best of the series. Authentication is absolutely essential at this level of value. Counterfeit and altered coins exist, and some pieces may have artificial color added to enhance appearance. Professional certification protects both buyers and sellers, ensuring the coin's grade and originality are verified by experts. Beyond the financial value, the 1956 Wheat Penny represents a moment in mid-20th century America. It was a time of economic growth, expanding suburbs, and post-war optimism. This small copper coin passed through grocery stores, gas stations, and neighborhood shops across the country. Today, finding one preserved in nearly perfect condition feels like uncovering a time capsule from that era. Imagine discovering such a coin in an old roll of pennies or a family coin jar. At first glance, it may look ordinary, but under careful inspection, you notice the sharp strike, glowing red luster, and minimal surface marks. After professional grading, you learn it is among the finest known examples. That single penny could be worth as much as $260,000. The 1956 United States 1-cent wheat penny, with no mint mark, in uncirculated condition, proves that even the smallest denomination can carry massive value. It combines history, rarity, condition, and collector passion into one tiny piece of copper. Always check your old coins carefully, because sometimes a simple penny can truly be a life-changing treasure.